welcome back to the channel. This is a recap of the last 4 race day and just to see my selection, how it actually turned out. So we're gonna start right away. Um, so we're gonna start from Friday the 1st. On the first race, um, my top selection, my top four selection was Warrior, Nala Bushman, Let It Fly, and Zion Princess. Zion Princess was a late non-starter, but my choice, Let It Fly, won from Nala's Bushman and the Soul Warrior. Second race, top four selection here was Amazing Force, Smart Trick, Miss Cherry, who was my selection, and Restoration. Um, didn't pick the winner here. Winner was Bold Move. Um, but Miss Cherry on second, Amazing Force fourth, Restoration fifth, and Smart Trick was sixth. Third race, um, top four selection here was Icarus Slim, who was a late non-starter. My selection here was Girlie the Busher. Um, the winner was actually ended up being number four, Nova Sovereign. Second one, Bobby Too Bad, and my choice in this race was Girlie the Busher, ended up being fifth. The fourth race, my top four selection was Easy Peasy, and Nakamura, Alex's Lodge, and Generational. My top selection, Easy Peasy, won from Generational, and Nakamura was fourth, and Alex's Lodge was fifth. Fifth race, top four selection was Money Moss, Waterman John was my selection, Excuse Me Goodbye, and Security Code. The winner was Tequila Flight. My my other choices, Money Moss was second, Security Code was third, and Excuse Me Goodbye was fourth, and Water John was sixth. Sixth race, top four selection here was Big Ringo, two Big Eye Fight, which was my selection, five Proudest Vision, and six Slam Sharp. So my selection won. Proudest Vision was second, Slam Sharp was fourth, and Black Ringo was fifth. Seventh race, top selection here was Miss Money Penny, um, another one Miss Marabella, and Unruly Mo. Miss Money Penny ended up running fifth, but the others, another one won from Unruly Mo and Miss Marabella. The eighth race, the top four selection here was California Crown, Mojito, Mahogany, and Park Play. Now, Park Play ended up winning the race. My selection, Mojito was second, Mahogany was third, and California Crown was fifth. The ninth and final for Friday, August the 1st. My top four selection was 2 Crimson, 3 Uncle Peck, 8 Lucy in the Sky, and Storm was my selection that won from Crimson, Lucy in the Sky, Uncle Peck, was a late night start. So that was selection for Friday. Now we're gonna take a pause and then we're gonna see Saturday's result. Welcome back. So this is the result for Saturday the second. Um, let's get into the first race. The top four selection here was Buzz Assault, Last Dan, Circuit Mission was a late non-starter, and JJ the Striker. The winner here was Manny the Wack. Second race, top four selection here was Fernando, who was a late non-starter. Maybell was third. Tia Maria, my selection was fourth. And Fidelity was second. Eight, Salute the Don. This was the first two-wheel race, and it was a perfect name odds for winning to praise Don Webby who died. So should have seen this one from a mile away. Third race, top four selection here was two Money Slam, three Sir Wang Dong, four Princess Tasi Talisi, and nine Money Box, who was my selection here. But Talisi ended up winning the race from Money Slam, and my selection Money Box, and Sir Rundown was ninth. The fourth race, top four selection here was four Great No, who was a late non-starter. Five, my selection Tigre Express. Four, Sensational Gold, and eight, one Wilson. So Tigre Suspect one from Wilson. Sensational Gold was fourth, and I'll say Great Trick was a late non-starter. Fifth race, my top four selection it was five Miss Braden, seven Dreamers Corner, 10 Altogether, and 11 Brilliant Mind. Um, Altogether ended up winning the race from Miss Brighton, and my top choice Dreamers Corner was third, and Brilliant Mind was fourth. So I ended up running one, two, three, four in this fifth race here. The sixth race, the top four selection here was Golden Loyalty, six Sky Rizzy, seven Real Identity was my top choice, and 11 Always Right. Real Identity was also my banker in this race also too. So he won the race. The selection Always Right ended up finishing third, Sky Ridge fourth, and Golden Loyalty was 10th. The seventh race, the top four selection here was No Apology, who was a late non-starter. Um, Duchess, Khaleesi, and Perfect Affair. My top choice, Duchess winning from six Khaleesi. Other selection, Perfect Affair was fourth, and as I said, late non-starter was No Apology. The eighth race, the top four selection here was one Buttercup, two Hit and Run, seven Oil Machine, and eight Crown Chaser. My top choice was Buttercup in the finishing fourth, but The winner was Oil Machine. The other horses that I choose was Conchesa, the Derby winner from last year. But I wasn't expecting him to do nothing on this occasion. And then Hit and Run was 6. The ninth race, top 4 selection here was 5, Commander Z, 6, She's a God Gift, 7, Supernational Power, and 11, Floridia. My top selection here was Supernational Power, 1 from the 11, 711, my gambling number, perfect. Was second. Commander Z was ninth, and She's a God Gift was 10th. 10th race, 10th and final, which was the Oaks. My top 4 selection here was 3, Enthusiasm, 4, Cost of Living, 7, Linquist, and 10, Woman in Love. My top choice was Linquist, who won from Woman in Love, and Enthusiasm, and Cost of Living. So that was Saturday, August 2nd result. So we're gonna get to the August 7th, which was Derby Day. We take a few seconds and we get back. We come back to August 2nd result. Okay, welcome back for August 6th, which was Derby Day. On the first race, my top selection here was not top 4 selection was 1, Successful Man, 3, Happy Down, 5, Town Star, and 7. And don't tell Lulu don't tell Lulu act up at the gate as usual. Um, my top selection here was Successful Man, and I ran in second. The winner was number 3, Papi Don from Successful Man. Then come Don't Tell Lulu, and Town Star was 6th in this race. The second race, top 4 selection here was 1, Platinum Princess, 2, Primo Supremo, 3, Cosme, and 5, Laredo. My top selection here was Platinum Princess, who eventually ended up winning second, but the winner was 5, Laredo, from Princess, from Platinum Princess. Third was Primo Supremo, and Cosme ended up running 6th in this race. The third race, top 4 selection here was 1, Principal Tiffany, 2, Sir Ganga Jumani, and 6, Basiscus, and 8, Irish Wish. Irish Wish was my top selection here, but ended up being a late non-starter. The actual winner was number 3, Whiskey. My best selection here was 6, Basiscus, then Sir Ganga Gumar, and Principal Tiffany. So my hard favorite, which was a non-starter, didn't start. Fourth race, top 4 selection here was 1, Press Conference, 2, Milos, 4, Sonity and Chippy, and 6, Randy Vangala. My top selection here was Milos, who ended up finishing 4th. The winner was actually Press Conference. Rani Bangali ended up running second. Milas was 4th, and Sonia and Chippy was 5th in this race. The fifth race, Top four selection here was two Zulu Warrior, three J Speed, four Blue Sensation, and seven Riches to Rag. My selection here, top selection here was Blue Sensation, 12 to 1 morning line. When the winner was actually number two, Zulu Warrior, um, from Riches to Rag was second, and then Blue Sensation and J Speed was sixth in this race. I should make an adjustment here, just number two. The fifth race, the sixth race, um, top four selection here was six Playfair, seven Siempre Valente, eight Il Queen, and 10 Cherry Blossom. The eventual winner was number one, First Offense. Um, my top four selection in finishing order was 8 Il Queen was third, 6 Supreme Venture was seven, 6 Playfair was seven, Valencia was six, and Cherry Blossom was eight. Now this Playfair, I've been backing this for the last six starts and didn't do a thing. Eventually, we made up a drop in him, probably in claiming, and probably end up Nunes probably end up losing him, and then the new trainer probably turned him into a monster. Seventh race, top four selection here was two Happy Uso, three Joyful Surprise, four Chief in Command, and eight Sensational. The venture winner was number one, Pretty Brown Thing. My selection here, Joyful Surprise, was second. Um, Papi Uso, Jockey Fell, and E Sensational was third, and Chief in Command was sixth. Seventh race, the eighth race, top four selection here. Two Military Light, three Valley of Flow was my favorite, four Never, and five Imani. Eventual winner was Military Light, Valley of Love. Radish Roman fell off again. He was on the previous horse that fell and fell off this horse again. So probably wasn't feeling sick for the day. Second was Never, and then Imani was third. So ended up being one, two, three, and with Valley of Love, Jockey fell in. Ninth race. This was for the Mina Bimbo Rodriquez Trophy, my favorite jockey. Um, my top four selection here was 7 Govana, 8 Get a Pepsi, 14 Rainsville, and 15 Magnificent Force. Magnificent Force was my top choice here, but the winner was being Govana. Um, third was Rainsville. Then came Get a Pepsi, and Magnificent Force was seventh on this occasion. 10th race for the 2025 Independence Day Trophy. My top four selection here was 2 H2O, 4 Princess Chris, 6 Brenton Boy, and 7 I'm Outstanding. My top selection here was H2O, and he won from Brenton Boy, I'm Outstanding, and my fourth choice here, Princess Chris, was fifth on this occasion. The 11th race, Jamaica Derby. My top four selection here was one, Burning Edge, four, Nuclear Jet, 11, I Dream Again, and 15, Sensational Soul. Sensational Soul. My my top selection was Nuclear Jet. We had a replace of Rider here because Buddy Sherman fell off two previous mount. Wouldn't do anything here anyhow, the way the race run. And so ended up being I Dream Again, ended up winning the race from Burning Edge. Um, the other selection, Sensational Soul, was 11, and my choice, Nuclear Jet, was 12. And unfortunately, also the trainer, Amos Brown of Nuclear Jet, actually passed away. So my condolences to the family of Amos Brown. So that was for the sixth. So let's go into the final, which was the ninth, and let's see the result for the ninth. We'll be back in a short while. So welcome back. And this is race day for the ninth, Saturday the ninth. Um, the first race, my top four selection here was 2, Speed and Wheel, 3, Dream to Reality, 4, Alakabaran, and the Debutant Unguided Missile. Um, Albacaran ended up winning the race. Um, my, my other choices was I forgot where Uncle Unguided Missile finishing it, but it finished out of the frame. Um, Dream to Reality was third. Speed and Wheel finishing seventh. And I think Unguided Missile, I think it ended up running sixth or so, but he was out of the frame anyways. And Alec ended up winning the race. The second race, top four selection here was 3, Ballistic Missile, which was my choice. 4, Girlie the Butcher. 5, Lucy and the Go. And 6, Rock O'Collar. Um, Top Choice ended up winning. Second was Lucy on the Go. Third was Rockola, and Girlie the Busher was fifth. Third race, top four selection here was Blinding Light, number 1, 2, She Knew Who Was No Name, 3, Briscoe, and 5, Empress in the Breeze. My top choice, She Was No Name, and Row at the Gate and eventually ended up being a non-starter. The winner was Briscoe, gave in, I think, the name Gerard Stewart his first win. Empress in the Breeze was second, and Blinding Light was third. It was ended up being a 4 hours feed. So fourth race, top four selection here was 2, Underman, 3, Cruising Again, 4, More Aviator, and 5, Mr. Wonderful. 2, Underman was my choice here, but ended up winning. Ended up number 3, Cruising Again, ended up winning the race. Motivator was third, and the man was fifth, and Mr. Wonderful ended up finishing sixth. The fifth race, the top four selection here was 3, Chasing My Dream, 4, Black Ringo, 5, Rush of Class, and 9, Proudest Vision. Proudest Vision was my top choice here, and he ended up winning, and Rush to Class was third, Chasing My Dream sixth, and Black Ringo was eighth. sixth race, the top four selection it was Wear Your Honor, 2 La Sura, 6 Lady Katara, and 10 Pip. My top choice in the rear was your Wear Your Honor, who went out by 57 to 1. Um, the winner was number 10, Pip from One Way Your Honor, and then 2 last row was 8, and 6 Lady Contari was 4. So I cast the executor here at big odds. Seventh race, top 4 selection here was 1 Solar Block, 2 Medical Award, 3 Expeditiously, and 7 High Diplomacy. Now my top choice lady Solar Block was a late night starter. High Diplomacy ended up winning the race from 3 Expeditious, and 2 Medical Award was 5th. The 8th race, top 4 selection, it was 1 Blue Vinyl, 3 Rhythm Buzz, 4 Unspun, and 6 Ride All Day. My top choice was Ride All Day. 3 Rhythm Buzz was 3rd, 4 Unspun was 5th, and 1 Blue Vinyl was 8th on this occasion. The ninth and final, the top 4 selection here was 7 Easy Money, 8 Shashon, 9 Global Pursuit, and 11 Shashit. My top selection here was Sashit. Pick him to come as an outsider. His only good race was actually over the straight in a 4 furlong debut, and I think he ended up finishing 3rd. All the other races just literally stood up in the gate or walk out of the gate. So that was the reason for me picking Sashit here. But the 9 Global Pursuit ended up winning from 2 Easy Money. Sashit actually ended up running 5th, and Sashon ended up running 7th. So folks, that was the result of the last 4 race day, which I should have come with a recap after the race day, but it's been such a busy time. So folks, until next race day, bet safe. See you.
One furlong to go. Coronado's Quest, Silver Charm, and Swain, the 3